Hello race fans, I'm Wylie Wade and this is Wylie's Race Report. Hello race fans, I'm Wylie Wade and this is Wylie's Race Report for Saturday night, September 26, 2020. It was the Chet Thompson tribute night and we had the wingless sprint cars there. We had the BCRA midgets, the J's Mobile Welding Hobby Stocks, and of course we had the vintage hard tops. This upcoming weekend, it is the Bill Bowers Memorial Race, October 1st, Thursday night. That is a practice night, it's not an open practice, it's only for the IMCA Modifieds, IMCA Sport Modifieds, and introducing at Antioch Speedway, a class that will be in regular attendance next year, the IMCA Stock Cars, all three of those divisions running this weekend for the two-night show, Bill Bowers Memorial Race. On Thursday night, the practice night, we're going to have a cornhole tournament or barbecue and some live music to go with it as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. And the only place to see it, well, unfortunately, it's not on Antioch Speedway TV, but that's okay. Flow Racing's going to step in this weekend and do a great job. So catch all the action live and direct from Antioch Speedway on Flow Racing this weekend, October 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Then we'll return to our normal Antioch Speedway TV on the following weekend, October 10th. This past Saturday night in the vintage hard tops for the Chet Thompson tribute race, it was Joel Hannigan driving a number 16. It's a 1934 Ford took home the victory. He swept the season races for the hard tops this year. Here's what he had to say in victory lane.
Well, you had to work your way around Kimo Areta, and it took some lap traffic to do it, looked like.
Yeah, I was sitting there thinking that it was going to be a tough one to get around him. He looked really good, real fast. I was trying to pace him, trying to watch his line. Started dropping down a little bit to see if there was anything there or wasn't. He had the line, so I just got lucky with traffic and can't say anything, but I got lucky. He would have won that.
And then a couple laps to go, you actually had a little trouble with traffic. I think it may have been the same car down there in turns 3, and he did not end up going above you, which may have opened up the door and with a possible pass back.
Yeah, I wasn't sure where he was at, but from where I was at, that car looked like he was starting to push up a little bit, so I didn't want to go around him. It went through my mind that somebody could be going around him, and there wasn't be enough time because he was starting to slide up a little bit, and then luckily I was able to get under him and get on the gas.
Well, you are 2 for 2 this year here at Antioch Speedway in these hard tops.
Yeah, I'm super excited because, like I said earlier, this was one of the races that the car owner's dad won, and so it's special to him.
All right, congratulations. Who do you want to say thanks for getting you out here?
Doug Broderick, Ray's Crazy was one of our sponsors. Earlier I wasn't just kind of went, brain south, and my daughter, everybody, my parents. I mean, it's hard to remember when you're all amped up, So, but everybody that knows me has helped me. So,
Joel Hannigan, congratulations with taking home the Chet Thompson Memorial Race.
Thank you.
In the J's Mobile Welding Hobby Stock main event, the guy that crossed the start-finish line first did not keep the win for the third race in a row. The winning driver was disqualified, so this time the win went to Bad Brad Myers, driver of the number 33 Hobby Stock out of Brentwood, California. In the BCRA Midget main event, those cars put on a great show, and the number 83 of Austin Liggett out of Tracy, California took home the win. Here's what he had to say.
Austin Liggett.
Thank you.
What a run. You got out front and didn't look back.
Yeah, the car was absolutely incredible. I was just telling the track owner of Antioch Speedway here, one hell of a racetrack tonight. It was a lot of fun. You were able to run it down in the middle if you had to and, get the car slowed up, and there was plenty of grip and where you could just rip the absolute top and just get after it. It was a whole lot of fun, and these guys did an awesome job tonight. It was just Dad Matt tonight wrenching on the car, and this thing was rocking.
I think the only challenges you had tonight looked to be about getting around some of that the slower traffic because they were battling for their own positions.
Yeah, they sure were. One of them almost put us in the front stretch wall there. We barely squeaked by. I don't know how there was any room, but we made it work, and we had a lot of fun tonight.
Yeah, I saw that coming up off turn number 4. You had lots of room. You went to the high side, and then suddenly that the 6S came up the hill, and you were there, and I was hoping you didn't hit that wall, so that was good.
Yeah, I'm glad we did. The hole definitely shrunk as we got down to the end of the straightaway, but it all worked out, and again, can't thank my guys enough. Again, great racetrack, provided
Austin Leah, congratulations on taking home the win tonight in the BCRA main event.
Thank you.
In the wingless sprint car main event, DJ Johnson took home his third main event win of the 2020 season, driving his number 33 DJ wingless sprint car. Here's what he had to say in victory lane.
DJ Johnson, another win. Congratulations on a strong performance.
Thank you. We got the, I don't know what you want to call it, the 12 hours of Antioch. I'm just finally glad to have it over and done with. Yeah, we did pretty good in the heat race. Got the heat race, another last lap deal. Kind of getting tired of winning heat races and getting the inversion to start farther back in the main event. But hey, racing's racing, and too dumb or ornery to do it any other way. You just want to beat them every time you go out on the track. Just everybody's having a good time. We're having fun in the pits and everything. So yeah, just happy for my guys. I mean, past couple times we've been leading here, it's like got into a crash, and then we get back out there, make a run for it up to fourth or something like that. I don't know. But then I was leading it on my own, and nobody's business, and ran into a lap car that spun out. So I feel bad. You don't like to wreck, but you especially don't like to wreck when you're leading. And I feel bad for my guys. I let them down. And so yeah, luckily we won the heat race. My cousin pulled a 0 pill, which I could hardly ever do, so that was my lucky girl right there. So yeah, just happy for my crew, my sponsors, everything like that. How else was it from your perspective? Just a lot of wrecks, huh?
Yeah, had some wrecks, but some good racing going on as well. Had some good battles behind you. They couldn't catch you, but they're having some back and forth stuff behind you for the battle for second and third throughout the race as well.
Yeah, I kept talking to my crew guys under the red. I knew Chet was coming in the finger binder car. Last week we ran the injected cars at Petaluma. I got second to him, and so I guess that's pretty good company if he got second to us this time. So yeah, top notch. We just wish we could have got all the laps in green. We want to race. We don't want to end up in caution, but I understand. We're kind of wondering if we're going to make it on field or we're just going to get run out of gas. So hey, do the best we can, celebrate it. We don't know when your next win's going to be. So hey, I'll take it.
Third win on the year. Who do you want to say thanks to your sponsors for helping you get out here?
Yeah, I gotta just thank my whole crew first. We're still working on this car at the house this morning, and it really wasn't done, but we just, I guess kind of used to working last minute deal. Unfortunately, we all got busy with jobs and everything, commuting all the time. So we did the traditional Saturday morning thrash, got the car dialed in. We didn't have any problems tonight. Super happy for Bill's Tire Service. We get to hopefully get a nice picture. We get to put another one in their office. Gotta thank Shawn Motorsports. Jeff and Juliana. They've I can't wait to call them. They're on their trip to Indiana right now. And I gotta really thank Brian and Norma Halstead. We made it to the infield. We made it to Tech. Got another interview. So hey, I hope I'm doing all these people proud. So hey. We're just getting tired of racing without the fans. It's just not the same. Whether people don't like you, people will cheer you on. It's cool to see people come down in the pits afterwards, and a lot of times we're the last trailer to leave. So we really miss the fans right now. But hey, Antioch Speedway's got to do the best they can. We had full pits with midgets and everything. I want to watch the rest of the show. I had a good race. So yeah, looking forward to next time already. Yeah, I wish you just keep racing when the nights are good, and then sometimes when the nights are bad, you just can't wait to get it over. But this was a good one.
Extend your point lead over Dylan Bloomfield tonight, so the points are falling in your favor as well. We didn't really ever set out to run points. I mean, I guess if you're the series champion in 2020 with only a hodgepodge set of races, it's kind of not even fair to point at a champion. But hey, as long as Chad's going to keep scheduling races deeper into the year, as long as it's not racing, we plan on being here. There's no place we'd rather be than the races. DJ Johnson, congratulations on your main event win tonight here at Antioch Speedway.
That was DJ Johnson in victory lane after his third main event win of the 2020 season. If you like tonight's main event winner pictures, those were courtesy of Sarah Pointer Photography. Check out Sarah if you'd like to order any pictures. Hey, in case you didn't know, we've started a new show. That's right, every race day at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we are having a pre-race show. That's right, Antioch Speedway TV pre-race show live and direct from the pit area at Antioch Speedway. I'm going to have interviews with drivers, owners, fans, officials, whoever I can happen to grab and get down in front of a microphone. And it's a lot of fun. You can see it live and direct from the pit area for free on Antioch Speedway Buyer Promotions on Facebook. That's right, Antioch Speedway Buyer Promotions, Saturdays or race days at 3 p.m. It is Antioch Speedway TV pre-race show. Don't miss it. Don't forget this upcoming weekend, it's a Bill Bowers Memorial Race. It is a 3-day event. Practice on Thursday night, October 1st, with a cornhole tournament and some live country music and some food. It's going to be a great time for those of you that can make it. On Friday and Saturday, it will be the Bill Bowers Memorial Races for the IMCA Modifieds, IMCA Sport Modifieds, and the IMCA Stock Cars. And you can see all the action on Flow Racing. My special guest this week, I had the opportunity on Saturday night to talk to Shawn Arriaga, driver of the number 56 wingless sprint car. But this Saturday night, he got to do something he had never done before. He drove a BCRA midget car. Here's what Shawn had to say. Here with Shawn Arriaga. Shawn, what are you doing? This isn't your race car.
I know, it's going to be foreign, I think. I've never been in anything other than a sprint car and a modified like once. But yeah, it's going to, hey, still a bunch of turds going in a toilet, going in circles, so I'm excited. If it was a wheelbarrow, I'd race a wheelbarrow. Let's do this.
So you got an opportunity to drive a BCRA midget, 400 horsepower, 1,000 pounds with the driver.
Right. This car is actually one of the eco midgets, so it's a WMR class, and Mike just got the class started, so he's trying to get as many cars as he can. So their BCRA was nice enough to let us run with them, and yeah, like I said, this deal kind of came together last minute. A good friend of mine, Todd Miller, his son a couple years ago passed away, TC. So, he was able to get me in, a couple phone numbers before they gave me a call and come and drive. And said, oh yeah, let's do this.
So what's the difference between this one and a normal one?
About 4 less pistons. Than a midget. Sorry,
than a midget, yeah.
Well, these are probably about 100 horsepower down. The motor is like an eco motor, so it's out of like Cobalt's or an HHR, 2.4 liter. Definitely much different from it has the stock computer from the car. It's kind of how they keep the class lower, almost like how the Spec Sprint started out. So it's definitely an affordable class. You still run a midget chassis, roller, everything's the same. Just the motor's different. It's a little lower on horsepower, but the torque is almost there. So yeah, we'll see if the track dries out. I think that these cars will have a good fighting chance against the midgets. So we'll see what happens. Maybe some my experience at Antioch here will help me out. We'll see. Any luck I can get, so wish me luck.
So you got this tonight, but you were talking to me earlier and you said you got your Spec Sprint motor is about done and you should be making the rest of the year.
Right. Hopefully I catch the tail end, and yeah, like I said, we go finish. Tony Barillo, great guy, always been our motor builder, good friend, great people, and I'll be done with the motor next week, and hopefully I catch a couple races here, and then next year I'll be running here. Between here and Petaluma, we're going to stick to the Spec Sprint. I'm definitely looking to become wingless. In fact, I sold all my wings, so
oh wow, okay.
We won't put one back on there. So that'll when I tip her over, it'll be a little bit cheaper. So,
well, the goal is don't tip it over.
Hey, it's not if
it's
it happens,
cars.
it's when it happens.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't be afraid of it.
So how do you approach this, being you've never driven something quite like this, smaller footprint, a little less horsepower, but the power to weight might be comparable or something?
Well, the wheelbase is definitely going to be a lot narrower. It's going to be a more twitchy car. Also, like I said, I've overheard a lot of midget stuff over the years and how they drive, and trying to apply it but with a little bit less horsepower. I think it's just a matter of being smooth, opening up the corners, and just trying to stay as smooth as possible. But definitely, I think I'm going to have my arms will be tired by the end of tonight, because these things I've heard they're very twitchy. So I'm excited. I'm up for the challenge.
Yeah, well, good luck tonight, and look forward to having you back in your Spec Sprint coming up here in a couple weeks.
Thank you. I look forward to it. See you guys later.
Shawn, who do you want to say thanks for getting out on the racetrack?
I want to thank Mike. He's the head of the class here. Chris Slay. I think they manage Mike's car here, and just want to thank Todd Miller and TC, his son, and great people, and just we're all family having a good time. So just thank everybody. Unique Breeds, Arriaga Landscaping. That definitely helps my pocket.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and thank everybody for watching, and hopefully soon we can come out and have a good time together.
All right, Shawn Arriaga driving tonight in Echo Spec Sprint number 6. You'll see it on Antioch Speedway TV, and see you in a couple weeks in your Spec Sprint.
That's right, see ya.
That was Shawn Arriaga, driver of the number 56 wingless sprint car, Saturday night at Antioch Speedway. Hey, in case you didn't know, we've started a new show. That's right, every race day at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we are having a pre-race show. That's right, Antioch Speedway TV pre-race show, live and direct from the pit area at Antioch Speedway. I'm gonna have interviews with drivers, owners, fans, officials, whoever I can happen to grab and get down in front of a microphone. And it's a lot of fun. You can see it live and direct from the pit area for free on Antioch Speedway Buyer Promotions on Facebook. That's right, Antioch Speedway Buyer Promotions, Saturdays or race days at 3 p.m. It is Antioch Speedway TV pre-race show. Don't miss it. And just again, another reminder, this upcoming weekend, it is the Bill Bowers Memorial Race on October 1st, 2nd, and 3rd for the IMCA Modifieds, IMCA Sport Modifieds, and the IMCA stock cars making their debut at Antioch Speedway. You can see all the action on Flow Racing. We will return to Antioch Speedway TV on Saturday, October 10th for the remainder of the season. That's going to do it for this episode of Wylie's Race Report. Until next time, I'm Wylie Wade. Goodbye, everybody. This upcoming weekend on October 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, it is the Try that again, shall we? 3,